back here. I will be back here, and I will be back with another vengeance.
Yeah, we'll lick our wounds. We'll get over this. We'll be fired up for next year.
Garoppolo has time, stands in, going deep, going for it all, and it's caught for the touchdown! On fourth down, Deebo Samuel for 6. Garoppolo's got all day. He's going to launch it deep down the field, going for it all, and getting it! Emmanuel Sanders, not touched, still on his feet, inside the 10, and he scores! 75-yard bomb from Jimmy Garoppolo to Emmanuel Sanders. Wilson, pressure off the edge, releases it, and it is intercepted by Greenlaw. Dre Greenlaw now on the return. As he's still on his feet with blockers in front, Dre Greenlaw down the sideline. Can you believe this?
Looks like football, baby.
Pass is caught. Kittle breaks one tackle. Another. Wow, what a touchdown for George Kittle. Goff throws and it's intercepted. It's picked off by Warner. Fred Warner for the touchdown. Jeff Wilson has come in at running back. Garoppolo's throw is caught by Jeff Wilson. He's going to score a touchdown for the 49ers.
And the pass is going to be picked off by Bosa. Nick Bosa. Can't bring him down till he gets to the 8-yard line. Wow.
Now Evans in the slot. Winston picked off. It is Richard Sherman, who did not have an interception last year, and he returns it all the way for a 49ers touchdown, 32-yard.
Garoppolo fires. It is caught. Still on his feet is Kittle with a big play. And the stiff arm. George Kittle. Flags fly. He's down to the 30. What a run by George Kittle. Taking on everybody.
Oh shit, gold-blooded motherfuckers. We're live. Here we are. This is the Gold Blooded Podcast, episode number 2 for the week. I am Daddy. We are here with Rob and Mr. Michael Curran. And you know how we do. You know what we do. And that's what we're going to do here today. One thing we didn't get to last episode, which I'd like to address now, is the hot shit emergence of Brendan Ayuk this week. He hurdled a man, to which my wife commented, that guy just jumped over another human being. She's like, that must be so weird to be able to leap over another human.
It looked great, too. The defender whiffed so hard.
Oh, so hard. It was like he knew that guy was going to dive. And because the thing was, the guy went for the tackle, but he didn't go low.
No.
He went high, and he still fucking leaped over him. It was really impressive.
Shanahan was saying that the team got a big laugh out of Jordan Reed doing that against New York team.
Okay.
Remember Jordan Reed did that for the touchdown
okay,
and tiptoed in?
Yeah.
And they were saying that Jordan Reed looked like the Air Jordan logo when he did it.
Right, okay.
And then he was saying how Ayuk just totally one-upped him.
Yeah, that was fucking impressive. He had a touchdown on that?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So that's his second touchdown in as many weeks, right? Both rushing, no receiving. Still doesn't have his first receiving touchdown, but we'll get there. Yeah, fuck it. Keep running them in, papi.
I don't care if him and Kittle have only rushing touchdowns and McKinnon's got only receiving touchdowns. I don't give a fuck.
That works for me. So now I guess what we'll get into is our picks.
How do you play defense against an offense that's every offensive weapon that's a receiver can also take a handoff, and every offensive weapon that's a running back can also catch the ball? What a fucking nightmare.
Even the commentators said that.
Yeah. Even our fullback can catch the ball. Every single player on our team can catch and run.
Oh, yeah.
Well, most of those play designs are like play action or whatever it is. So there are literally 5 different options that could happen in that one play stance. So it's like imagine trying to game plan for that and going, okay, so you're going to want to watch out for this run, but also you're going to watch out for this run that's happening right here.
Yeah, it looks the
that
same.
might happen. Same players. And when it's not the same players and it's different players in that position, they can do the same thing.
Wild.
It's just
wild.
Yep.
Wild shit, papa. So I guess we're going to get into the picks of the week, which we are not doing very well at. We're trying, but the NFL is fucked up. And I don't know. Last year, I could not do anything but pick wins. Now I just suck. I have one win. I don't know what to tell you.
Caca.
We're just straight shit right now, but
caca.
We're going to try to get better. Last week, myself, Rob, and the listener, we all lost. Jimmy B pushed, but that's a loss here for the listener pick. With Tampa, the Rams just did nothing for me. They barely beat the fucking Giants. Yeah, they rammed me. You got beat by the fucking Raiders, who got beat by Curran's team, the Bills. And Curran was the only winner. He picked the fucking Saints, and they won. So this week, Joey I, also known as Daddy, I am taking the Bengals. They are getting 13 points at Baltimore. Go Bengals. I think Joe Burrow is going to, keep it close. I don't know that they'll win, but they're going to keep it close. Bobo.
I'm going to take the New York Football Giants, getting 9.5 at Dallas. I don't think Dallas could fucking beat a wet paper bag right now by 9.5. They might win, but they ain't not by 9.5.
They couldn't beat their dicks in a porno booth on 42nd Street in 1997.
Oh.
You ever do that?
Nope.
Curran,
Not there.
Curran, you ever jerk off in a porno booth?
I wasn't born when you said that, so...
I did. 42nd or 44th Street in New York? When
42nd,
it was 42nd. Down New York City, they used to be this one area right near Times Square where it was just like scum, like just porno right on the street. And when I was 20, I had a fake ID. I went down there, and I jerked off in a booth. It was fucking disgusting. There was cum everywhere. I just deposited mine right all over the place and just left. Just fucking left.
Was it a live person or just a...
That was a screen. It was just a fucking screen. It was so weird. You gave them like money, like a couple dollars, I don't know, and they gave you tokens. And I had the other tokens for a long time. And I went in this little booth and...
Did you get to pick what was playing? Or
yeah, you put the tokens in, and then there was like 4 options. I pressed it with my elbow, type. I didn't want, and
his elbow. That's what he's calling it.
And then I was like, as I was approaching finish time, I was like,
finish time.
I thought to myself, well, I didn't bring anything to like, what am I going to do? And then I considered the situation. I was like, fuck this, just let it rip. Got the fuck out of there. Yeah, weird, very weird.
He let it rip like a chiropractic tool he found in the attic of his garage.
Oh, Curran doesn't know about this. So
let's get Curran's pick first.
Okay, we'll get back to that. Go, Mr. Curran.
I'm taking the Cardinals,
okay.
-7 over the Jets.
All right, let them know. Let Chris's team know what's up. Did you hear back from our listener?
Yeah, no, it's in the that.
Yeah.
He said he said fuck it.
Wake up, Brunskill.
I know. Jesus.
You've been hanging out with Chris?
He says, fuck it, I'll stick with whatever the Bills get. He
Okay.
says, Daddy's got to pay the mortgages.
Bills over the Titans, no matter what the spread is.
We'd like that. Yeah, we don't know what the spread on that game is because of coronavirus. So the listener this week is Brecken Welton. He is taking the Bills with whatever the odds makers set it at. He's riding with the Bills.
Let it ride.
Let it ride. Speaking of let it ride, so as everyone knows that's scoring at home, I moved this past weekend. And my landlord told me, hey, there's a garage, there's storage up top in the garage. Don't shit it up, but you're allowed to put some stuff up there. I said, okay. So I went out to the garage.
Don't shit it up.
Yeah. So I go out to the garage, and I set the stairs up. I go up the stairs, and I see like 4 or 5 little boxes in the corner. And I'm like, what are these boxes? Maybe there's money. Who knows? Nice little cardboard boxes. And what I found is from the maybe 70s, I would say. They claim to be chiropractic dildos, is what they are claiming to be. And vaginal spectrums, which are like the duck bills.
Speculum.
Speculum, sorry. Those are the duck bills you open up vaginas with, Michael Curran. So I found a whole box of these items. I have pictures. I'm going to send them to you. Should they get posted?
Yeah,
no one
for sure.
Okay, yeah. So, Curran, I'll make the post, but I'll send them to you now, Curran, so you can at least know what the fuck we're talking about. But if anybody was maybe interested in purchasing these items, email us at goldbuttedpodcast.
How much better does your back feel?
Hasn't felt this good in years. I feel like I just came out of the womb with these tools.
Did you give baby an inspection?
When I called her up there, she was like, "What do you want?" I was like, "I found."
What do you think?
Yeah, I was like, "Well, what do you want to do here?" I was like, "Will you use these on me?" And my back's feeling kind of tight. I don't know. So, fuck. If after we post these things, if anybody has any idea what they're actually for, please let us know.
I'm pretty sure what they're for. They're for adjusting your back from the inside.
From the inside out, yeah.
Oh my god!
Wait till you see the pictures, Curran.
I'm waiting for him.
They're being sent.
He's waiting with bated breath.
Yeah. So before we really get into the milk and cookies here, what I'm going to say is email us. Tell us about your vaginal speculum at Gold-Blooded Podcast.
Speculum.
Gold-Blooded Podcast at gmail.com. Check us out on the Instagram. Gold-Blooded Podcast, one word. Michael Curran will talk to you. There is a Patreon, www.patreon.com/Gold-Blooded Podcast. I heard Steve Orzo is going to make a huge donation this week, so if you want, he's going to match whatever everyone else does. So get your donations in. Leave a review. We'd appreciate that. However you listen, go there and leave the review. And last but not least, this episode, as all episodes, are brought to you by Lucky_Rose_Tattoo on Instagram, located in beautiful Middlebury, Connecticut. Come down, talk to us about your hopes and dreams for your tattoos, and have them happen here, live and in person. Lucky Rose Tattoo. Get the fuck in here. All right. This week, the San Francisco Football 49ers play the team from Miami. Interesting fact, the first time I ever went to Candlestick, it was against the Miami Dolphins.
Ooh.
That was the second Niner game I had ever seen, as I had earlier that year, which was 2004. I had seen them for the first time lose to the Jets, unfortunately. But that game will always go down in lore because I beat up 3 people at once for the first time in my life. Yeah. I'm really never been impressed with the Dolphins. I think Dan Marino is a fucking asshole. Never liked him. So glad Joe Montana beat him in the Super Bowl. What do you think about them?
Yeah, I mean the losers getting together every year because they're the last undefeated team.
Yeah.
The colors,
everything,
the city.
Yeah.
Not much to like about it.
I don't know what makes a straight man from any other state other than Florida or Miami say, I want to be a Dolphins fan. First of all, Dolphins, not a tough animal. You know what I mean? That'd be like picking the unicorns if there was one. You know what I mean? Like,
that's interesting. You're right.
Dolphins aren't you're a smart mammal that swims happily and plays with children?
Only cool thing they ever did was sign Frank Gore.
Right. To bring him back to where he played college football. Okay, I could agree with that. But they have extremely suspect colors. Don Shula is a fucking asshole. Yeah. And then they put all their nuts in Dan Marino, a guy who can't get the job done and never could. So this really goes out to Eric Sebastian. Fuck you and fuck the Miami Dolphins. Yeah. He was a Dolphins fan as
the rat
and a snitch. So that'd be what we expect. Curran, you got any beef with the Dolphins?
What the fuck did you send me?
That's what I found in my attic.
I thought Kern was Brunskilling.
No, he's blown away by the
delators. What?
Yeah.
Try again.
No.
Sound it out.
No, it says dilator.
I'm gonna go with dilators, not delators.
No, but I know what he's saying. It's like a dildo.
Oh, what the? I'm sorry. This has blown me away.
You want me to send them to you?
Okay.
You want me to send them with the golf balls?
You know,
You can
I'll
have
just
whatever
take the
you
golf
want.
balls. No,
Okay.
I'll just take the
Which
golf
one?
balls. But,
you want the duck bill, don't you?
I want the speculum.
Yeah,
What is
that's
this?
the duck bill because then you could open it up and insert the golf balls.
Yeah.
You
yeah,
see?
I-
Hey, all right.
You know what my favorite part of this conversation is? That at some point, not right now while we're having it, but at some point over the next 6 days, Wendy Kern is going to hear this conversation.
Yep.
I'm so glad no one in my family gives a fuck about the 49ers.
I like.
yeah.
I'm so glad no one in my family would ever support me. You know what I mean?
My family's even better because they would support and download, but there's no way they're listening to fucking 2 hours of us talk about a fucking football
Yeah,
team
that was why when I made
to get one gem like that.
Yeah, that was why when I made that comment a couple of weeks ago where you were like, "Oh, should we go back and erase it?" I was like, "Nah, nobody's gonna."
No one's listening.
This is 45 minutes in. No one in my life is listening this deep in. Nah, it's good. Only a bunch of psychopaths I've met through the internet would listen this deep.
Well, when the season was starting, I was talking to her about it, and I was like, "Well, I might be recording with them," and she's like, "Oh, that's cool," and I'm like, "So I don't know if you're gonna listen anymore." Why wouldn't I? I'm like, "Well, I don't think Joe and Rob is gonna change very much. I don't think the side that you don't see of me is gonna change very much." I'm like, "So this is your choice. This is up to you." Whether, like I'm pretty respectable about it. I don't swear really around her. Like I just.
Yeah, but you're pretty good on here too. It's not like you're fucking it up.
You don't have conversations with your mom about speculums?
You know, I can't say I have remembered
Up until this point, we know what birthday dinner conversation is going to be about next week.
Oh,
So everybody, Michael's on a podcast now. Oh, really?
I'm glad she's really the only one that like my girlfriend knows, and then like I tell people, but like in my like inner circle, I think they would actually listen and like.
You ever tell someone you do a podcast and then like as you're saying it, you're like, I don't want this person to go fucking listen, and you like change the subject smoothly so you don't have to tell them the name.
I've done it with Niner fans that I've worked with in the past, and I was like, "Oh, I do a podcast about the 49ers, but I don't do it anymore." Because like I realized how much
talked about them,
or whatever. Like, you're definitely not the person I don't do.
Totally, I've done it so many times. Like, oh, what's it called? And I'm like, yeah, it sounds.
You can't. You gotta pay for. I don't know.
You gotta pay for it. Yep.
Farfignugan. I gotta go. Yeah.
Well, I think it's. I mean, it's given that it's not. You know, when you tell another Niner fan, whether it's a random fan or it's somebody that you know who might even be into it, you got to add on the. Well, it's not just about football.
Oh,
we
I
talk
definitely
about speculums. We talk about.
I tell them it's like your fucked up friends talking about their football team.
Yes.
For people who are on the fence or like who I don't know if they'd be okay with the content, I'll always like. It's kind of like X-rated Howard Stern meets SportsCenter. Yeah. You know what I mean? Except we don't know a lot about sports or sex either.
I'm like, it's a bunch of degenerates talking about a football team that are homers and hate every other team in the NFL.
Exactly.
Yeah. It's not locker room talk, but it's dudes on a Sunday talking about football. Yeah, exactly.
It's Skid Row talk.
So, for sure, yeah. It's detox talk.
Let's get back to the Dolphins. Let's talk about some keys to victory. I don't know shit about the Dolphins. I know that they announced that Ryan Fitzpatrick is starting.
I like that.
Ryan Fitzpatrick is playing.
I like that better than being Tua's first start.
Yes.
And you know what's funny is if I was the Dolphins and saw the way that we handled Kyler Murray, I'd probably start Tua.
Well, that's why I was so nervous about Jalen Hurts. Anytime I saw him in the game, the way they had Carson Wentz running on us, they probably could have done the same exact thing with Jalen Hurts. I bet Jalen Hurts could have had a pretty good day against us if they would have. And I agree.
He could have had a Lamar Jackson day and smoked us.
Well, even the Giants quarterback smoked us, right?
Mr. 6.
That's why Wentz did it.
So the Dolphins are 1-3, which I guess is good to know.
Held their own against Seattle, at least until the end, but...
I'm happy it's Fitzpatrick just because Tua is such a wild card. but I'm not happy as Fitzpatrick because you could literally get MVP play out of him one week and fucking dog piss the next week.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
you don't know what you're fucking getting with this mutt.
Agreed.
Well, and that's the thing with Fitzpatrick is, it's his quote unquote Fitz magic because he just turns something on some weeks, and he's one of the smartest players in the NFL. I think his I forgot the test. Not the Heimlich.
Wonderlic?
Wonderlic.
The
He
Heimlich.
Is,
The Heimlich
I
test.
hey, I stopped myself. Okay, I didn't bring it to that. You did.
We were trying to get a Wonderlic test once to take on the podcast.
I would love to. That'd be so fun.
Yeah, I think it would be fun to do.
But we
I think it'd
couldn't,
be fun.
we
fun
couldn't
to
come
see.
up with
Yeah, I
it, right?
couldn't
Yeah, we
remember
couldn't
how it
find
was.
it. Yeah.
So, but he is. I think I could just look this up. But I think he's third of all time, like points wise or score wise. He's up there. So he's a very smart football player, but it's just whatever Fitzpatrick you're gonna get that week. If he plays dog shit, we're gonna have a good day. Defense is gonna have a great day. But if he plays the way he does, I don't know. It might be a closer game.
We will see. I don't have a lot of faith in the Dolphins. I never have, like I said.
No, and that's
So as I'm just looking here, last week the Dolphins were at home, so that means they do have the ill-fated cross-country trip from Miami to San Francisco to take this week, which is not going to be fun for them, so fuck them. Rob is taking a practice Wonderlic test as we speak, just, multitasking as we roll. I can't imagine this being a Wonderlic. It's got nothing to do with football.
Yeah, that's the idea.
he's third.
Oh, okay.
He's third of all time.
Ryan Fitzpatrick?
48 out of 50. Mike Mamula is 49 out of 50. And then the only person to ever get a perfect score is Pat
McAfee?
McEnwa? No, I wish.
I've never even heard of that guy.
He was a punter for the Bengals.
Of course.
Yeah.
So after Rob does this question, I'll read just a sample question. Afraid is to scared as brave is to 5 choices. Courageous, cowardly, timid, and trustworthy. 4 choices, sorry. An organization hosts monthly meetings for families in the community. In March, 70 people attended the meal. In April, 60 attended. The highest attendance was in May with 20 more than April. What is the average monthly attendance? So it's just basic math, with a little bit of wordplay. You got to do, it's stuff that all could be figured out, but it is timed. So I would imagine that has something to do with the score. But I got to believe, Rob, you're going to do pretty well. I got to believe anyone with common sense could do pretty well on this. And it's offensive to me that players don't do well on it, considering they should have at least 2 or 3 years of college, actual education.
Do you know what Frank Gore got?
Oh, God, do you?
Yes.
Oh,
So
can I guess?
Out of 50, take a guess.
After seeing these questions, after hearing Frank Gore talk, 6?
Yes, that's his exact score.
Was it really? Come on.
He got 6.
That's how good I am at the Wonderlic. I
He
can
is
guess.
in the top. He is in the top 5 worst Wonderlic scores of all time.
Doesn't.
Which means it means nothing.
Yeah.
No,
yeah,
no, it doesn't.
Which means it shows you nothing about how you're going to be as far as a football player is concerned. But
No, and you could go into the Wonderlic score and just randomly guess each one, or literally answer each one wrong and just tell the league to go fuck itself. I mean, it's essentially just another draft thing. This player got a huge score.
oh yeah, for sure.
But
I love that you're just firing through these questions right now. You're not even halfway done.
It is long. I didn't think it was going to be that long.
Yeah, I don't know.
I wouldn't have done it.
I quite frankly don't know if you're going to get through it in the next 8 minutes. I mean, you could keep doing that. I'll run the show. That's fine. But I don't think you're going to get through it, guy. So some keys to victory. Michael Kern and I could do these while Rob continues to take the Wonderlic. If you get a 50, then you've got to go to be a kicker in the NFL. I'm telling you right now.
What's the highest score you can get on it, Kern?
50.
50.
Okay. What's an average for the NFL?
26
Okay, I was going to say
to
30.
34. I would say.
I'm confident. I'm feeling good.
You think you got anything wrong?
Yeah.
Okay. Kern, you got a key to victory?
I would say did we talk about is Jimmy's day to day, right?
Up to this point, yeah.
Regardless of who's in at quarterback, I guess then our key to victory 100% is our line playing lights out, keeping the penalties down. Trent Williams with 2 of them last week, which did not help. I wish McGlinchey would get his head out of his ass and maybe play offensive lineman for once. And maybe no mishaps from the center and QB. I would say just the whole line play needs to be killer this week.
Okay, I like that, and I completely concur. My key to victory is whatever dickface is playing behind center, whether it's number 4, I don't even know. What is CJ's number?
3.
Whether it's number 3, number 4, or number 10, they need to play a complete game. And what I mean by a complete game is none of these wasted sets of downs where they go 3 and out or punt after 2 fucking sets. I want to see complete drives, long drives, and I want to see it consistent. And yes, that has to do with the line play as well as them being, a cohesive unit. But whoever plays quarterback needs to be able to play a complete game. So that's my key to victory: quarterback playing a complete game.
I like it.
Let's see what else. Rob is still firing through the Wonderlic test here. Oh wow, there's pallet. I can't even. What is that word when a number is the same front and back? Palindrome or something, I believe.
We get to see Matthew water tap Breida.
Oh really?
Yep, he plays for Miami. So, and he's been. I don't know if he's their number 1 back. I know Kenyon Drake went to the Cardinals last year, and he was their starter. I don't know who their starter is, but I flicked it on a Miami game like a week ago or 2 weeks ago, and he was in there, and he was doing okay. I don't know his stats or anything, but I'm glad to see him.
Fuck him. Yeah, I'm glad to see him because I know he won't burn us too hard.
Yeah.
All right. What else?
It's like, well, I was just gonna say, I've been thinking about our past running backs because every team, no team, I feel like has a relationship like the Niners do with Gore. And then I was talking to somebody on Instagram this week about something Carlos Hyde said.
Yeah.
And that dude can go fuck himself.
Fuck yeah. Agreed.
No running back that we've had has made me so angry over the past couple of years. Breida went to Miami. That's okay. If Mostert leaves, I don't think it's going to be in in a year, 2 years. Well, we got the contract, but Carlos Hyde, I don't know what it is about him, but he ticks me off more than anybody.
I liked him so. I have a Carlos Hyde jersey, which we should probably burn at some point. But and a Jared Hayne. But yeah, he was. I liked the hype that surrounded Hyde. I liked him. He was a big, strong back. He was ride or die for the team. But oh well.
Yeah.
What else does Miami have to offer? Any big name wide receivers? Any idea?
I can't remember. There is one. He's not a big name, but he's like a great number 2 on any other team.
Is Sue still down there? Was he down there?
No, so he is in Tampa now. Yeah, so in Tampa it's him, Jason Pierre-Paul, and I think they had Gerald McCoy. Did they? I don't know. Rob, how you doing?
I'm getting there.
Okay.
I got 3 minutes left.
Yeah, I'm adamant that Rob is not going to finish this in the next 3 minutes, but that's cool. Listen, we don't want to get him too fucked up here.
Sometimes it takes too long on one. You got to cut your loss and move on.
Yeah, you just got to make a guess.
Let
Current,
me look at
what we got.
Well, I was just gonna say. So I'm looking at the team. Devontae Parker is a good player for them. Byron Jones is a notable cornerback that they have. They do have Jordan Howard, who played.
Who's their coach?
Oh,
that's an important question.
It is an important question. Head coach is Brian Flores.
I was going to say Flores. I was on the tip of my tongue, but I don't. Okay, well, I'm not scared of Brian Flores, that's for sure. So I'm sure in this game the 49ers have the nod with the coaching.
Do the Dolphins have the coach still that was sniffing coke on a video? Wasn't that a Dolphins coach?
Yeah, he's hired and works for the 49ers now.
I was going to say he works for the Niners. Yeah. Yep.
No, but he's been officially hired. Like, he's our dude now. Like, he's officially hired.
What does it take you? What does it take to get fired by the NFL? You can literally sniff coke and be completely fine.
Well, he had to say sorry like a bunch of times. Like, that was probably embarrassing, you know? I mean, what does it take? You have to do, really, it's all image-based. You know what I mean? Like, guys forever have gotten away with beating their wife, and they only started throwing people out of the league when it was, like, made a big deal. But, like...
When Ray Rice ran out in the elevator.
But coincidentally, while the Giants were still employing a kicker who was beating the fuck out of his wife just because he was a little white guy. You know what I mean? He got away with it. Oh boy, Rob's down to the 60 seconds here. It's fucking crunch time over here. But I love that Rob's taking it while doing a podcast.
Immediately it said, press play to take your Wonderlic score. He's like, oh, this is 8 minutes. Yeah, fuck it.
Fuck it. What better time than now?
You guys got it.
They should make everyone taking the Wonderlic have to do it like with other people yelling vulgarities and throwing shit at them, just so they know, added pressures of similar to the NFL. Like, he should be having to dodge sacks right now while he's doing this. This is, we're down to crunch time. Time remaining 20 seconds. Karen, you want to do a countdown? What are we doing here? Oh, he's struggling.
Have people yell vaginal speculums in their ears and
Amy earned $75 for working 2.5 hours on Monday. Oh, nice girl. I wonder what she was doing for 2 hours. That nice girl, Amy. Maybe it was the ghost hunter. Okay, your time is up. Your quiz has now been submitted.
It's not even going to give me a score watch. It's going to make me fucking do something.
Pay for something.
Oh.
So wait, we don't get... Oh! He got a 34. You should be aiming for a score of 35 or more. So not
34 while podcasting.
Okay.
I bet if you had to sit down and
if I focused on it and really focus, I could definitely crack 35. What did you say the average was?
He said between 26 to 34, I think.
I see a lot of tight ends get higher 20s, and then quarterbacks and linemen typically get towards
32 and above. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know Alex Smith had a really good score at the time.
Oh, look at this.
Yeah.
Smoked him.
Yeah. I gotta take it.
That's average, but
yeah, I gotta take it when I go home.
Here's a 50.
He must. Yeah, he said that.
Wow, that's fucking hard.
Yeah.
I'd have to really. I mean, they could practice, right? Like they could just keep practicing before the fucking test.
I guess. Yeah.
I think I could get close to 50 if I practice a whole bunch. Like if it meant a change in how I got into the NFL and I could practice.
I love the lowest wonder look. I love that Frank Gore, and it just shows you
4.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Oh fuck, Morris Claiborne. Anyway.
Amazing.
All right.
That's pretty awesome.
Do you have a key to victory?
Yeah, I don't know because I don't know anything about this Dolphins team. I'm going to say the key to victory is that we don't get Fitzmagic. And I don't know. I'm going to say the key to victory for me is going to be we get at least 2 of our key pieces back. And when I say 2, I mean, let's say 2 out of the next list that I'm going to list. 2 out of this list of, I'll say, Jimmy Garoppolo, Raheem Mostert, Dre Greenlaw, Richard Sherman, and I'll put Witherspoon in there, and Mosley. If 2 out of those 6 play, we win.
Okay. I'll take that. Not too shabby.
How long is Jordan Reed supposed to be out?
Weeks.
At
like
least
6 to 8.
3, but they said 6 to 8.
Yeah.
Short term is at least 3.
But he was fucked up.
Okay.
You want to take a look at these guys?
We haven't looked at any of them. Let me say something about Ryan Fitzpatrick's look right now. He is...
You know what he looks like? He looks like Zach, who's that comedian?
Galifianakis.
Yeah.
Galifianakis.
I was going to say he looks like... You go to one of those hippie festivals where you do drugs all weekend. He looks like the aggressive jock hippie who's there, doing doing ecstasy for, and yelling at, definitely like jock moshing on ecstasy to like an aggressive Grateful Dead cover.
No, that's exactly. You're right. 100%.
Yeah. And he does look like him.
Looks like Ryan Dunn, too.
Yeah, a little bit.
R.I.P.
Yeah, driving a Porsche. A little too fast for the road.
You know they started filming Jackass 4?
Yes.
They got a week into it and COVID shut them down.
Oh.
I also heard a Steve-O interview where this is the first thing that he's done with Jackass where he actually let a lawyer negotiate money for him. Every other time he's just taking whatever they give
he
him.
does. He never gave a fuck, yeah.
You guys... Not to steer us too far off, but did you guys see the video of him explaining like him in money with Jackass and like
they just fucked
what
him.
They would do?
They just
it was like $500 for this stunt or $100 for this, and like most of the time he would say no, he didn't want anything.
He made $1,500 for the first season of Jackass.
Insane. Fucking insane. Dude, the videos of what he was doing when he was doing drugs are crazy. Insane.
And he was saying, like, when he negotiated this, he was saying, it's safe to say I'm the most active and the biggest draw out of this group, besides maybe Knoxville. And then they asked him, like, how's Bam doing? And he's like, he's doing.
Yeah.
Not good.
No, yeah.
No. Literally, he's spent the past 2 years, like, drowning in his basement.
Well, he had sex with my ex-girlfriend, so they could both go fuck themselves. What's this guy's struggle? Who is that? Adam Shaheen? He looks like Oxycontin has just tore through his whole family bloodline.
He looks like a real baby boy in that picture, and then all these other ones, he looks like an old.
He looks like Cheddar Bob from the 8 Mile when he shot himself. Let's see what else we got here. Who else?
That's actually pretty good.
What the fuck? Mac Hollins, what are you doing? Oh, he just wants to be a fun boy, that's all. What?
Well, that was weird.
What is happening? Who is this guy? Is he white? Is he black?
I bet he hangs out with Dante Pettis. Want that?
That's the Eagles, Dante Pettis.
Matt Hollins.
Dolphins.
Watch this. Google.
I don't think they hang out.
Mac Hollins.
Not a chance.
Dante Pettis.
Nah. No, they don't hang out. They just look alike.
That's only because they don't know about each other yet.
Yeah, they'll be fucking after this week. They'll be fucking in the locker room after this game. Let's see. Who else is on this Eagles squad?
I like that pineapple hair he's got.
Fuck him.
I like him with the Kaepernick fro.
I like a fro. I wish more people would wear the fro. Whoa. Yep.
Kern, what you don't see is when I roll through these rosters, he reacts and I'm already clicking on it because it's so clear which person is next on the list.
You know, from my end.
Yeah, who's next on your list?
Jerome Baker.
Jerome Baker. Let me see. We might have missed him.
Well, I just type in.
Yeah, we went right over Jerome
No,
Baker.
I saw him and I considered it, but then I was like, yeah, it's not that.
Yeah, but
there's not a lot cooking there.
Andrew Van Ginkel.
So first of all, we have. Hold on.
Man.
Before you even hold on, stop. Before you even see the picture, right? Before you even see the picture, you know it's a problem right off the bat because he has the infamous 3-word name that all serial killers have. You know what I mean? John Wayne Gacy, Andrew Van Ginkel. Second, he cut off, just give me the head above the Adam's apple and above. I bet most people don't know if that's a man or a woman.
It's actually the first transitioning NFL football player.
Is it really?
I don't know. Looks like it.
It fucking looks like it. I don't know if that's a girl or a guy. He looks like it's a high school volleyball player who's never been able to date a guy because he looks like a guy. He looks like a girl that looks like a guy. That's it. I'm sweating profusely. That picture, he looks like a pissed off mom. No.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Why does he look like such an upset mom?
Yeah, he looks like I want to speak to the manager mom. He looks like a Karen.
100%. All right, I'm sweating. I have to take this sweatshirt off. Rob, you gotta.
He looks like a Karen for sure with that Dolphins uniform on. You see him, Karen, with the straight hair in the Dolphins uniform?
Yeah, he's
the South Dakota uniform is the one where he's transitioning. For sure.
He's finally made it with the
so weird. That's very weird.
Do you see the one where he's like lifting? It's a video, but it's a screenshot of a video, and he's lifting a weight.
Yeah, right. It looks like he smelled poop, but it
looks like he's saying yuck.
It also looks like he's lifting a fake weight.
All right, let's see who else we got here.
I like Buddy McCain's hair. Or Bobby McCain. I prefer him as Buddy McCain.
I do too. Zach Sealer, nah.
Yeah, nobody there.
This guy was a Patriot. Ted.
Of course he was.
Ted Karras.
Isn't it weird how some players stay in the same division their whole career?
Yeah.
It's a weird thing.
That's a mugshot. Kayvon Frazier.
Yeah, it is.
That's 100% a mugshot.
Oh, so I like Jamal Perry's. That is a prepared.
Is that a
mugshot.
picture of his dad from the 70s?
No, that's a guy that you're getting arrested, so you put the suit on for the mugshot. Like he was prepared. He went into jail with a lawyer for that one. Oh no, but that definitely is a mugshot. Man allegedly choked girlfriend.
What's this guy got going on?
I don't know, but I don't know why I'm sweating so profusely. I just got a hot flash. I think I'm going through menopause.
Durval Queiroz Neto.
Oh, he's a Brazilian standout.
What?
Whoa! Look at is that him in the orange there?
Oh yeah, it is.
Wow, he looks like he injected steroids into his face.
Strange looking team.
Yep.
Well, they're the Miami Dolphins.
Did you guys figure out their coaching staff?
Well, Brian Flores, but we don't know much about him.
We're going to fix that right now.
Okay, let's check out the coaching staff. I wonder if they have a team chiropractor who uses the dilators.
You should send it down to Miami.
We'll just send the whole bit. And, well, the boxes are pretty much Miami Dolphins blue.
There's Flores.
Oh! I didn't realize he was on the winning team.
Oh, you got a whole bunch here. Look at this fucking pedo. Robbie Brown. Not Bobby. Robbie Brown.
Brendan Farrell looks like he's hiding something.
Anthony's hiding too.
Austin Clark. There's a lot of babies in boxes.
There's a priest over here, George Godsey.
Yeah. This is a weird
Austin
scene.
Clark definitely has bodies.
Miami is a weird scene. Always has. You ever been to Miami, Rob?
Strange group. No. Thank God.
I've been to Miami twice. I drove from Miami to Key West, which was a really nice / weird time, other than the fact I was with the ghost hunter. But Miami is definitely a weird place.
What a strange looking team.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of anything Miami related. That is just not a place I'm comfortable being. That was a weird shoe slinger, but whatever. We didn't do predictions.
We also didn't talk about How'd it go drinking the piss?
Didn't.
Oh, man.
I mean, I'm not gonna make excuses. It just didn't happen. I mean, there was enough going on in my life that I just couldn't enjoy it, and I wasn't gonna force it. So.
You think Nick Mullins hits juice in the open field if you drink the piss?
You know, I considered it, and I considered
Like at halftime, did you consider like slapping it together and getting it done?
Yeah,
for the second half.
I was like, do I need to do this thing? Like, and then I came to conclusions. I'm like, listen, I have to drink urine. Like, I know I have to do it, and it's like, I know I'm gonna push it off another week, but it's just like, why can't everything just go my way for once? You know what I mean? Like, it was such a struggle for me to even be able to watch the game this week up until game time, and I'm just going through a lot of bullshit, and I can't even get fucking cable at my house, and I gotta drink piss, and it's just, sometimes I feel like the world is just, it's against me, but. Yeah.
Well, I will say, as bad as it is, Chris J1914 on Instagram thinks that we will go undefeated after you christen the new crib.
Okay.
All right. So, he said take one for the team, and maybe everything's so shitty right now because you haven't.
It's coming. I'm telling you, the video is coming. That was the other thing. Honest to God, the reason I didn't do it this week is because I can't just, hey baby, piss in this cup, now I'm gonna drink it. You know what I mean? Like, I have to film something for it, so there's audio. I have to do all that, and I just was not in the mood to do it this week. Like, I know she knows about it, but does she know that it's like it's coming soon? Or yes, dude, yeah.
Does she know that the team's season relies on it?
I don't think she knows that. I don't think she could comprehend all that.
When you say audio, is it going to be like
it's going to be video, but
is it going to sound like the audio when you pour a glass of water?
Oh.
Like that kind of audio, or audio of your consumption?
My consumption.
Okay.
But I imagine, but in my head, when I see it, like, I'm filming her as she's peeing, but like only from the neck up, and then maybe you could hear it or something. You know what obviously,
I don't think she's going to go for that.
I think I can. I can do it.
Although, Rob, how do we prove it's not apple juice?
I know.
You guys are more than welcome to come down, and you also have to just...
Here's the thing, Kern. I think that this whole thing is just a way for him to talk his wife into letting him drink her piss. I don't think it's got to do with anything else.
Listen, if I was going to fake it with apple juice, I would have just done it by now. And
yeah.
Like, oh, I did it.
I think the whole point of making the bet was so that he could drink her piss.
There was no bet. I fucking said it, and now here we are, because you retards dug it up. You know how many other things you guys could probably dig up and hold me to?
Yeah, we could just keep playing clips of you talking about how Shanahan and Lynch are not the right guys.
No, you can't, though. You can't play those because they don't exist. So
they're just not. It's just not the guy, Steve.
It is funny how many things that we just kind of ride over, and it's like it.
Next week it's forgotten.
I never said it. I questioned. I only posed the question.
Till Matterson pulls up a fucking
flashback. Couldn't do it last year. Y'all can't find the tape because it doesn't exist.
To defend Joe, I have thoroughly looked back. He's come very close, but he has never said that he questioned it, but he never said it. But the piss thing, that's on record.
No, and I'm not denying that.
There's no finagling that one.
But I will. Yeah. I do. I was very. I chose my words carefully every time when criticizing him. Yeah, holy shit. How did that happen? You want to take the fucking Wonderlic test here?
Let's get some score predictions.
I'm going to give you mine quick. 24-10. Fuck it.
Kern?
I will go 30-13.
Exactly the same as Brecken?
Let me change. I'll change mine. I'll say 35-15.
All right. I'm going to go with 27-17. Let's get some emails. Get your emails.
Are you going to do that Madison from last week? Or
yeah, right?
Well, I don't know. Even because we're running late. You want to do it?
What are you going to do?
Oh, fuck it.
Why don't you read the next one while I pull it up?
Chris Johnson. Yeah. Because the other ones are just...
Is that a joke?
No, it's like an actual business.
Someone trying to sell us?
Yeah, I have no idea how they got our email address, but whatever. That's the same thing. So Chris Johnson says, what the fuck was that? Limp Dick Nick. Nick Mullins, the man who I thought could be a starter on most teams, played like absolute dog shit tonight. Also, what in the entire fuck is up with our O-line? Further, we didn't use Kittle as much as we should have, or Ayuk. Sick touchdown, by the way, Rook, or Debo. We needed to win that game and didn't go all in. I don't get Shanahan sometimes. I'm embarrassed as fuck to approach this week knowing we lost at home to the weak-ass NFC East-ass Eagles for their first fucking win. One thing for sure is that Jimmy and Raheem will be back no matter what after a showing like this. Fuck, peace, and gold blood. CGD. Matterson. Rob's going to play a Matterson from last week.
The other team and the Niners were
Hold on. There we go.
The game plan was to dominate the other team, and the Niners were successful against the Giants. Man, that was good. 3 field goals for the Giants, no touchdowns for the Giants, but you know, I'm impressed with the defense, but this is the Giants. Last week was the Jets. They're facing pretty easy teams. I really would like to see what this defense can do without the injured Nick Bosa and the injured Solomon Thomas in week 6. Later on in the season, when they're playing tougher teams, because I should be excited, but I'm a little hesitant on this. Maybe I'm overthinking this. I mean, look at last season. Okay, so anyway, I was impressed with what I saw. I'm going to give offense piece of the week to the rookie wide receiver Brandon Ayuk, or that Ayuk guy. Then I'm going to give defensive piece of the week to cornerback Jason Verrett. He made some incredible. He was a flashy guy. Steady Freddy with an interception. There you go. It was an impressive win. And if the Sunday night game stays, it's going to be Niners and Eagles back in California. I'm going to say Niners 38, Eagles 7. I am out,
Really? All right, well, we were all wrong on those fucking predictions, Madison. What are you going to do? The next one is audio as well. Would you like me to skip ahead to somebody so you can get that ready, or are you ready?
I'll be ready by the time you read it.
Okay, well, it's from Anthony Scott.
I can't this fucking app.
I'm having the same problem.
It is the most insane. Like, why is it opening emails that I'm not choosing?
It's crazy talk.
Anthony Scott.
Well, that sucked.
Coming at you.
Coming at us.
What a fucking nightmare. It's because they want you to use the app.
Cold Blooded. Hello. Fuck. This is a shitty week. We lost to the Eagles. Somehow, that was one of the most dumbest games I've seen in a while. I'm not angry because, everybody's injured. And quite frankly, even though we had a few guys back, I knew the Eagles had a chance just because Wentz was playing. They got him moving around, which helped negate how bad their O-line was. So, in the end of the day, we had a chance. It's kind of crazy that Mullins threw that pick, and then all of a sudden Beathard's in the game. Beat hard, whatever we want to call him. He should start next week if Garoppolo's not back, because Mullins was looking a little scared today. Love the kid, but he was looking a looking like kind of like a little bitch today. So I don't know about him for next week, but I haven't lost faith in him. But I mean, my God. But yeah, I was happy with the way McKinnon played. Ayuk showed flashes of brilliance, but I just felt like he wasn't getting enough targets. Debo wasn't getting enough targets. I mean, Kittle had a great game, but again, if our starting quarterback isn't there, then we're not going to be able to take advantage of all of our weapons. But, I feel like things are promising if Garoppolo comes back, but we still need to have a contingency plan. And right now, I'm thinking Beathard might be the better option. So, yeah, that stinks. But, hey, what you going to do? We're 2-2. Still plenty of time, assuming that the season continues and doesn't get shut down because of COVID. But, hey, if we somehow win a Super Bowl this year, we're going to have earned it. Nothing's getting handed to us, and that's what you want, quite frankly. There's always going to be haters. There's always going to be people that, think that this shit's supposed to be easy and want to make fun of every team who loses a game. But the Niners are working hard, and it's just it's a shitty situation. So take care, guys. We'll be okay.
Okay, we will be okay. I'm okay, you're okay, as the famous saying goes.
I don't think we really actually even talked about it that much. But are you guys putting like a lot of weight in the Mullins getting taken out to put in Beat Hard, or is it just pretty normal to you guys? I thought it was very fast.
I think in this situation, I think it had already proved that something was up with Nick on that particular night. He just didn't have what it was going to take. He wasn't seeing the game the way it needed to be. He just wasn't getting it done. He wasn't getting it done.
I think it was a lot of factors. A, he wasn't his night. B, their defensive line was destroying our offensive line, and CJ's a little more durable. And then also, if you're going to have to come back with 2 scores, CJ throws the best deep ball.
Yeah.
So I think it was a lot of factors. I think it wasn't just that Nick was having a rough night, because if that was Jimmy having a rough night, you wouldn't have seen Beat Hard.
Agreed.
It was a combination of things. Beat Hard's got a better deep ball. It was also just a spark for the team. You would have never seen Jimmy get benched. If he threw the exact same game as Mullins, he would have never been benched.
Agreed.
Yep.
It was just the situation.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, the next email is from Mr. Logan Reinerson. A foul curse, he says, but foul like the bird. We'll play on words, man. Sup, pups? This loss wasn't on Nick looking like a deer in headlights or McGlinchey and T. Williams letting him get hammered. It wasn't on that Shanahan forgot that we run an outside zone scheme by committee. Hey, Kyle, why don't we try another inside run with Jet on 2nd and long again? I've been sitting on this thought for a while. I was worried that I was reading too much into a superstition that doesn't exist. Apparently, I was wrong. We have a bird curse. These last 2 seasons, any football team named after foul gives us problems. We lost to the Seahawks, Ravens, and Falcons last year. This year, the Cardinals and Eagles. How do we break this? It was nice to see CJ ball out and Ayuk leap tall buildings in a single bound. If Kittle didn't rob Debo at the buzzard on that Hail Mary, we would have won. Oh, I didn't notice that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah? Shitty dicks.
Yeah, he got a hand in there.
Yeah, what are you going to do? Everybody's going for it, yeah?
At the buzzard.
It seems like people like to email in more after we lose. Chad Schroeder. Not Schroeder at all. We suck again. Hey, Go Butted Podcast. The infamous Rob Schneider words from the movie Waterboy. We suck again. What the fuck? I think the nickname Big Dick Mullins should be changed to Little Prick Mullins after that shit show at home on national television.
Notice you haven't seen or heard one BDN.
Yeah, no, nobody's dropping that.
Yeah.
The revenge tour is not looking good so far, and the toughest of the season is quickly approaching. Beast of the week was totally George Kittle on offense, and defensive beast is probably Al Sharir for the pick. Niners need a get-right game in Week 5 before the schedule becomes increasingly more difficult. When the hell is Jimmy Horsecock and the rest of the hometown heroes coming back? Chad, faithful Niner fan from Wisconsin. Okie dokie. Thank you for the email, Mr. Chad. We appreciate it. Ricardo Aguirre, Eagles shit on us. Hey, GBP gang, what a terrible game by our 49ers. Salad still can't make adjustments, and I'm sure now the 49er faithful can stop saying start Mullins over Jimmy G. The run game was non-existent. Not having Horsecock and Mozart was evidently the biggest detriment to the offense. The defense looks bad, but what can you expect when you missed 4 of your key players? Offensive Beast of the Week, Brandon Ayuk for that highlight play touchdown. Defensive Beast of the Week, Steady Freddy and an honorable mention to Kerry Hyder. Blame game. Did we do the blame game? Mm-hmm. Yeah, we did. The offensive line. I see McGlinchey and Trent get owned on several snaps. The onside kick attempt was shitty, and that pick 6 made me want to smash my TV. Oh well, on to Miami. Keys to victory. Don't throw pick 6s and get the ball to Ayuk. I want to see another erotic touchdown play. Score prediction, 39-14 Niners. All right, Bobby.
So something to what he mentioned with a lot of people saying Mullins needs to go in over Jimmy. Because I feel like I've seen that quite a bit on Twitter and whatnot. So I'm just going to read this one thing Mother Kern sent to me because she didn't email in. She sent me this by the shit-stained Kurt Warner again.
Oh, she hates him.
Coming up to the game in Philly, he chose the Niners, and he said it was because Nick Mullins runs the offense just as well as Jimmy G, if not better.
Kurt Warner's a loser.
Kurt Warner should fuck off, die, go back to fucking Canada, and just fuck off.
Loser.
Fuck him. You know, anybody who celebrated for losing the Super Bowl should just fuck off. All right, C. Jitty chiming in again. Still angry. What's up, GBP? Sorry for my the sky is falling email immediately after the game. I was fucking pissed and still am. I misspoke when talking about Kittle and meant to say I wish we had gotten our receivers into the game plan more than we did. Kittle obviously had a monster game and was all we had going. Anyway, the season is long, but we have a lot of shit to figure out because we have some of the best teams in the league coming on our schedule. Damn, this sucks. No, it doesn't suck. We are going to beat them, and you just got to be fine. And if not, I'll be the first one to flip the fuck out.
14-2.
That's right, Papa. Barrett Mueller. I have never met a more slack-jawed armchair GM fucking puke stain than 49er fans and Facebook groups. Jimmy is the man and Nick Mullins is a career third-string stat patter. Fuck them all. Go jump on a new bandwagon. Go Niners. Oh, the title of that was Facebook is the worst thing ever. Well, that's why the Gold Blooded Podcast has nothing to do with Facebook. Get with the times, my friend. Matt Matterson, Baba? No subject. Hey, crew, sorry for the lack of audio last week. I did send one in while you guys were recording and it wasn't played. I thought I sent it on the night of September 28th, but I didn't. Anyway, in this audio, I repeated what I said in the audio that didn't get played last week. So it's your guys' choice to play it or not. I do have my predictions in the Miami game in the audio as well. No? You don't want to play?
We'll skip through it.
Okay.
Let's see what we got.
Okay.
All right, so hopefully you guys played this instead of the audio I sent that he did against the Giants. The line and
I'm skipping through.
Well, the defense. I mean, you got Siggy that. You know, now that Richburg's been out for a few weeks, there's that. I mean, you can blame it on the offensive line. You can blame it also on Mullins. I think if he didn't overthrow that pass to Kyle Juszczyk in the first quarter of the game, I think they could have gotten a touchdown there. Just saying. But anyway, offensive piece of it goes to Brandon Ayuk for that run in for the touchdown. Glad to see George Kittle back and glad to see Deebo Samuel back, but I gotta give Ayuk another offensive piece of it just for that leapfrog touchdown in the end zone. Defensive piece of the week, I'm going to just give it to Eric Armstead. He was probably the impressive defensive lineman in that game. So the rest of the season, I'm just going to be a cautious Charles with my picks and when it comes to game day because I'm quite nervous after those injuries in week 2. Miami 17, Niners 28. I am out, really.
Okay, Matterson. Thank you. You got that score, Baba?
Nope.
Did he undercut you, Rob?
I didn't hear it. I was
28-17.
28-17. Yeah. Yeah, he overcut me.
By 1. Yep.
Yeah, I had 27-17. So it could work for one of our advantages.
All right. Well, Steve Stevenson's got something to say here. Bad O-line play. What's up, you cunts? Your imposter friend Steve Orzo here. Just want to point out a couple of things. One, this offensive line has totally and unequivocally played below par since game 1, especially Mike McGlinchey. His poor performance has been shit all year and needs fixing. His bad play against the Jets and Giants wasn't seen much because of wins. I expect more from a high draft pick, and he needs to get it in gear. 2, anybody, and I mean anybody, who said Mullins needs to be the permanent starter before and after the Jimmy G injury needs to go fuck themselves, because in no way is he a better quarterback than Jimmy. 3, it was good to see Kittle be Kittle. 4, our coaching staff, namely Robert Salad, needs to pull his head out of whoever's ass it's up and make adjustments before halftime. That shit's getting old. Letting gimpy-ass Carson Wentz run around like he's Barry Sanders and throwing like Mahomes is outrageous. Joe, keep up the good work reading these emails. Oh, fuck. And making me sound like I'm still in charge. Your friend Steve Stevens, not Stevenson. Okay. Stevensons. All right. Marco Angeles says, how can I listen to the podcast? I can't fucking help you. Oh, boy. Azlatan Chavez. I don't know if that's right. Oh boy, these fucking birds. Jeez, what a fucking shit show. Big Dick Nick got exposed and got his pants pulled down on live television. Even pounding Bruce and hitting the old dab hand didn't help out get through those 3 hours. We could have put Snoo in at quarterback and still won the game if not for the mistakes Mullins made. All we needed was a fucking game manager, and Mullins got too risky with his throws. McGlinchey and Trent need to get their shit together because they were getting tossed around at the end of the game. Beathard could have given us a shot to still win the game if not for the blown blocking assignments. I've been disappointed with the play calling this season. It seems like we aren't as cutthroat as we were last year, and if we're going to beat the Packers, Saints, and Hawks, I want to see more of those complex plays from Shanahan's cranium. On the plus side, Ayuk, Kittle, and Debo look great out there. Our defense played well enough to keep us in the game, so hats off to them considering we're still missing Uncle Sherm and some other key players. Disappointed. High. If we don't put up 30 points against the Dolphins, I'm riding. Oh, motherfucker, this fucking bullshit fucking app. 36 Niners, 9 Dolphins. Fuck these birds. Let's fucking go. And the last email is Breck and Welton. Hello, my fellow angered puppy cunts and Joe. What can I say that hasn't already been said by you guys on the pod so far? When Mullins missed that pass to Juice on the first drive, I looked at my brother and said, this is going to be a dumbass game full of mistakes like the Falcons game last year, and it was. Fuck. Despite my seasonal depression, I still rally for my honor of listener of the week score predictions and lock of the week. Niners 30, Miami 13. Lock of the week, Ravens over Bengals would be an easy one. That's what I took. Oh, no, I took it the other way. But I want to challenge. I don't see a line for the game, but I'm taking the Bills over the Titans only to appease to Curran since he's secretly a Bills fan. My apologies if the email didn't get in there at time. I am a royal cunt. Can't wait for you fucktards to make me happy about this season again. The Super Bowl is ours this year. Yes.
Hope you guys are ready to go on a 15-game winning streak.
Yeah, maybe more considering the playoffs.
Yeah, you should probably count.
Oh, that's it. I got you. Good. Yes, 15-game winning streak. Here we come. With that said, everybody, you know what you do. Insult your uncle who's a fucking Dolphins fan because you know you got
Yeah,
one.
fuck him.
Yeah.
I actually exactly have that.
yeah. See?
I have one uncle. I have one Cowboys and one Dolphins.
Yeah,
one on
that's
my
right.
mom's side, one on my dad's side.
All right, and that's like how
That's so funny.
It's like how I knew you used to drive a red Volkswagen before I
Yeah.
knew you. Yeah, I just knew those things. All right, well, with that said, punch your uncle, and we'll see you motherfuckers next week.